Welcome to your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored this week by 4i, the growth and foresight analytics leader. RBDR hats off to winners of the ARF Ogilvy Awards, which were announced. Grand Ogilvy recipient P&G copped it for its Thank You Mom campaign during the 2012 London Summer Olympics, and its research assistance came from Ipsos ASI and Nielsen. The Research Achievement Prize went to ConAgra Foods in a Slim Jim campaign. Its research came from C&R Research, Think Conservatory, Communicus Symphony IRI, and NPD Group. And Clorox copped the Research Innovation Award with research help from Kelton Research, Hall & Partners, and Sands Research. Overall, the Ogilvys were doled out to 19 different categories. We don't have the time here to do them all credit, so check it out at thearf.org. Next, many of us remember Hal Spielman, the co-founder of McCollum Spielman Worldwide. He's now 85, living in Florida, but every bit as serious about market research as he's ever been. Hal's wife died 5 years ago, and he decided he wanted to get back into the dating game. But he felt some uncertainty about the right things and the wrong things to do. So according to a story in the Florida Sun-Sentinel, Hal spent $200,000 on research with 1,000 men and 600 women to look at the subject, and it led to a book. It's called Suddenly Solo. I hope I have Hal's enthusiasm for market research when I get to my 80s. That's a couple of years off. Last week at ARF, I spoke with 3 winners of GfK's Next Generation competition. They hail from Aurora University here in Illinois. Now, none are industry celebrities, but in terms of the industry's future, maybe they're even more important than a lot of the people that you might normally see here on RBDR. I found it instructive to understand how, in this case, Kokobee, Camila, and Robeska, the 3 students, were introduced to and became interested in market research. But we're going to talk to the 3 of you about the research industry as a career, because for most of you, this was really your first experience in any kind of a research situation. So Kokobee is the first person. You're a senior in college. You were kind of oriented towards marketing, but now you're thinking perhaps about marketing research. Why?
I feel like what draws me to marketing research is probably this experience, working with my team members at Aurora University on this project. It was a lot of fun. I really like first of all, the group I was working with, they're a lot of fun and they're very supportive, and our advisor provides us with a lot of guidance. And in class, as far as the marketing research class, he really sets us up to succeed with what we really need to know in these situations. But it's also a lot of fun. There's some aspects that I really like, working with people, running the focus groups, getting to understand people's perspectives and what they want and what they need, really. And then from there, being able to draw conclusions creatively on how to reach them and how to meet those needs.
Okay. So are you actively looking as a senior now for something in the research field when you graduate?
Actually, yeah. Now after this experience, yeah, I am.
Okay, well, talk out there to the camera, because you're available as of probably, what, May or June?
In December. I graduate in December, yes.
Okay, all right, good. All right, well, thank you. Camila, why don't you step over here? Camila is the second out of the 4. Now, you're a junior, so you've still got some time left, and you haven't actually taken the market research course that the university offers.
No, I haven't. Actually, I'm a junior, so I'm just starting my full coursework as far as marketing goes. Being able to do the Next Gen competition was awesome. I like the marketing research aspect because I get to learn about people, I get to learn how people tick, and I get to work with them. Being a salesperson, I really like talking to people and figuring out what they want and need, so it was a really great experience.
But your roommate over here, Robeska,
yes.
She's the one that kind of really got you involved in this. Is that the case?
Yeah. She had talked to Dr. Vandershee, and I'm very creative, and so we kind of put a group together, creative, analytics, and Coca, who's amazing at writing, and it really interests me now, and definitely going to look into the field.
Okay, now the project that you did was about the Hispanic community and how to reach them in the best possible way through the various media that are out there. Just give us real quickly a summary of what the top line conclusions that you reached.
The conclusions that we draw from it is the Hispanics that don't speak very much Spanish were targeted very effectively through the television. They watch a lot of TV. They spend a lot of time at home. So they watched a lot of Univision and Hispanic channels. The higher income used a lot of the mobile phones. So targeting them through their phones, through their applications is a great way to reach them because they're constantly on them. They're constantly checking emails.
So they're more acculturated with the rest of American society.
Yes, very acculturated. And then as far as the bicultural, we found that we interviewed students, so they were always on their phones. They like to listen to the radio, so I would say they were more of everything. You could reach them through the TV. They do watch TV, but mostly Facebook, social media, everything that's becoming very big right now through the internet.
You're a senior. You actually have had a number of different research experiences. Tell everybody out there about the work you did as an intern with the Cubs.
Well, as an intern with the Cubs, I was actually hired through the fan experience.
Just say the Chicago Cubs, because not everyone's from Chicago.
The Chicago Cubs. I was actually hired through their fan experiences section of the company, and what I did was I would go around during the Cubs games and interview the fans and kind of get their perspective as far as what they were liking, what they didn't like. We gave tours of the facility, which also gave us insight as far as what people were enjoying and what they weren't enjoying. So even during tours, we were constantly communicating with the fans and the people that we were trying to please, as well as receiving customer service calls, and we were able to learn a lot from those and seeing what really the fans wanted and what we could do to better please them.
You know, there was an article in the paper in the Tribune on Sunday last week that talked about the Cubs doing survey research as to whether they should come up with a mascot to see it to be more fan friendly. Apparently with the younger fans that are there.
Well, I think that maybe they should start by winning some games.
There's more to be learned from these students, and we'll have that for you on Wednesday. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by 4i Consulting, the growth and foresight analytics leader. There is a 4i list of testimonials in the link below this video, and we think you should check it out. Have a great research day. There's no RBDR on Tuesday because we'll be celebrating the first day of Passover. But as I said, join us again on Wednesday.